What is up, guys? Welcome to the first episode of the Heartgold Randomizer Hardcore Nuzlocke. So, if you guys saw the community tab, you're probably wondering, why aren't you doing a mono ghost run? Well, I recorded the mono ghost run about 3 times, and I had 0 luck finding any ghost encounters in the grass, even with randomized, by the way, mind you. It was difficult. I only had a mystery Vista that had, what was it, Psywave. I got my butt kicked by Falconer several times, and because I kept the gym leader's vanilla, his Falconer kept on spamming Sand Attack on his Pidgey, and every time I went up to go against his Pidgeotto, my Psywave kept on missing. On top of the 80% accuracy that Psywave already has, you can only imagine what kind of a nightmare it was when you have minus 6 to your accuracy and an already 80% accuracy. And even if it would have had a Ghost Stab, because Pidgey and Pidgeotto are normal types, we all know that would have been not very effective. Not very effective, just completely immune. But anyways, I decided that we're gonna do just a regular hardcore Nuzlocke instead. So basically, I randomized pretty much everything this time. I left evolutions the same, I left movesets the same, trainers Pokemon are randomized, the Pokemon you find in the grass are randomized. And if you've never done a hardcore Nuzlocke before, it's basically the same exact thing as a regular Nuzlocke, except with a couple more rules instead. So for example, like, you have to keep your battle style set to set. You're only allowed to grind up to the gym leader's ace level, which is his highest level, or their lowest level. I'm actually going to be doing their lowest level this time around because I actually want more of a challenge. So I'm going to be grinding up to the lowest level of the gym leader. So that means because Falconer's Pokemon is going to be level 9, I have to make sure that my team is going to be level 9 throughout, like, everything. That means that depending on how many Pokemon I have, I'll still be able to have like a probably a team if I don't just run into a bunch of Pokemon and I don't capture them and stuff like that. Hopefully we do have some Mons because as you guys know, Johto's leveling system is a little bit crazy. So hopefully I can catch enough Mons, enough to the point of where I can keep, maybe like 4 or 5 Mons at level 9. Then we go up against Falconer and hopefully we kick his butt, because I tried that with the ghost type run, but that series was just not going anywhere. I was going to do some highlights and stuff like that, but I wanted to get into this recording because I've been attempting to do it for like 2 days straight, and I'm like, I want to just start a playthrough. I want to just get going with this series. I hyped it up, let's actually get into something. But the good news is the tutorial is done. So I pretty much did all of the rival battle. I went to Mr. Pokemon's house. That way you guys didn't have to sit there and watch me do all the tutorial crap, that you guys are so used to seeing in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So we can immediately get into the encounter. I wish that I could go buy more Pokeballs, because I think I have 10 that they give you at the beginning of Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Actually, no, they only give you 5. So if I run into a legendary Pokemon on this route, my luck might be kind of screwed, because remember, this is the first encounter and you don't get to buy Pokeballs until you actually get the Cherry Grove City. So hopefully I run into an encounter I can capture within 5 Pokeballs, or else it's going to be I'm not going to have an encounter for this route. I'm also going to be walking through the... Oh, well, I say that. That's actually pretty good. I'm not going to lie. That'll definitely be that's actually a very, very good first starting Pokemon. But what I was going to say was I was going to try and walk through the grass. That way I didn't run to any Mons and I could have bought more Pokeballs. But I might actually be able to get this Medicham. Hopefully. We'll see, though. Oh, you know what? That actually really doesn't... I can't do that. I brought my... over to my second monitor. Okay. Hopefully that... Hopefully the gameplay looks fun. I switched the gameplay from my first monitor over to my second monitor, so hopefully it looks all right. Now the thing is with Psywave is that the damage is it's either like a low roll or a high roll, so I have to kind of play my cards right. I'm kind of betting on luck here, and I don't want to waste my 5 ball, and we KO'd it because of Psywave's high rolls. I don't know what Metacham's catch rate was, but I really don't think I would have captured it in 5 Pokeballs, and then that's 5 Pokeballs that went down the toilet. I could have captured a Rhydon on this route, and it's just like, you know, when you're only limited to 5 Pokeballs on the first route and you have to get past all the Mons in the grass, and that's unfortunately what happens. But I mean, I also, you know, am limited on money. I want to make sure that... What the hell? Okay, so my game completely crashed whenever I decided to move my my gameplay over to my next monitor, and the entire monitor crashed. I had to redo everything again from scratch. I'm gonna keep the first part of the recording in because I don't feel like explaining myself again, but I was a little bit annoyed because I had to restart my computer like twice, and the emulator crashed, and oh god, it was just a pain in the butt. But anyways, I still did miss because this is technically a new run. I could have gone back to the first route, and I could have recaptured my encounter because technically I did reset. But because I'm playing on this, because I'm using the last recording, we're just gonna pretend that the last recording is, you guys know what I mean? We're gonna count that last encounter, basically. So I still technically failed my encounter on route, was it 29? I believe it was 29, 28, I don't know. I don't remember all the Johto routes on the top of my head, but now though, because we have access to Pokeballs, now I have to decide how many balls I actually want to get. And I do also want potions. I know that I can't obviously use them in battle, but I mean, they will come in handy at some point. Actually, you know what? Yeah, they'll come in handy for Sprout Tower. I'll go ahead and maybe buy like... I mean, I already have 5, so I'll just go ahead and buy 4, and then I'll spend the rest of the money on Pokeballs. So now we're going to have 16 Pokeballs all together, which means we got a lot of breathing room here. And now I have the ability to go get an encounter on Route 46, Route 30 ahead, because I mean, I'm going to need more than just Misdreavus with Psywave. That's just not going to cut it. Also, Sabrina was the nickname that Vulpixel actually came up with, so shout out to Vulpix. She's been one of my viewers for a while, so shouts to you. Hope you're doing well. But I need to go heal up really fast. And I need to go down to Route 46. We're going to see what we can go and grab. Hopefully, I don't know. I just want something better than Psywave, because Psywave is definitely not going to be carrying me. I also did a little bit of research on Misdreavus. You can't get Shadow Ball until level 37. The TMs, though, in this are going to be randomized. So maybe the TMs will have some good Ghost-type stab. I wanted to make this difficult, but I also wanted to make it interesting with like all the moves being randomized. Everything is randomized besides a couple things. Like evolutions and stuff are like still the same. As far as you being a decent mon though, Azatu, you are known for not having like a super great move pull, but I mean, I'm still going to capture. I'm not going to waste all of my Pokeballs on you, but I am going to, because I am going to throw a couple, because you still can be used as like a sacrifice Pokemon just in case. As far as your move pull goes in Generation 4, from what I'm seeing right now in Heartgold and Soul Silver, Packet level 1, Nightshade level 6, you don't get any good attacks. I'll basically just capture you just for fodder. Unless I can get some kind of like good Psychic type TM, yeah, this mon is not going to be very good for us, unfortunately. Xatu and Natu have the reputation for not having the most impressive movesets, especially in Generation 4 and below. Hopefully we don't run into that same situation as last time, though, where Psywave kills due to a high roll. Okay. What, am I going to be using this thing avidly? Probably not. Yeah, I'm only going to throw like 3 or 4 Pokeballs and then like that's it. I'm not going to throw any more than that. I'm not going to waste all my Pokeballs on a Mon that isn't even going to be useful for me in the long run. If I can catch it, though, within 3 or 4 balls, that's a different story. I'm going to throw 2 more at it. If we don't get it in 2 more throws, I'm ditching it and we're moving somewhere else because I'm already broke in terms of money. Yep, you're going to be a pain in the ass and you're not going to hop in the ball. I'm going to throw 1 more after that. We're out. That's it. Cutting the cord. Yep, we're out. Goodbye. I'm not going to waste all my Pokeballs capturing something that's going to be pretty much useless for me like the entire playthrough. So that's unfortunately a dud. Not off to a great start, I'm not going to lie. But I need something that's better than... that's honestly not even all that bad either, getting a Lumineon. Maybe that water type encounter might have helped out. But I need something that's better than Psywave, or else we're kind of screwed. Can Route 30 give me something better? We'll find out. Yeah, that's not also... this is another one of those mons where it is definitely not going to help out. The game is really... You know, I honestly could have just thrown a Pokeball at it. Slugma here. You are going to be perfect fodder. Because I'm not even going to bother training you. You are... Slugma is... I don't think it... For those of you guys that are Slugma fans out there, I think you guys are few and far in between. If you guys are Pokemon players, y'all know that Magcargo is trash and Slugma is trash. And this Pokemon does not have a very, very good typing. Its level up pool surprisingly isn't the worst. But I mean, I still just don't see myself... I mean, you know, maybe you get Rock Throw at level 11. It's still not that great. You will... I will still use you because that way I can switch train, but... The crappy thing is now is because I'm level 7 and I only have 1. Are you kidding me? Are you... Get out. That was my first item that I picked up this entire run, and it was a Master Ball. Wow. That is utterly insane. I'm complaining about the run being bad so far, but then I pull up this. Okay, items-wise, we're doing fantastic, but, Pokemon-wise, no. But... Because even though I got the Master Ball, still have to run into a good Pokemon first in order for me to use that. And now I have to be very, very careful of the trainers that I battle, because I think you guys get the idea. I have to switch train between Slugma. I really don't feel like going back to the Pokemon Center, so I'm just going to use my potions here. And I'm going to go ahead and save state because you never know when these ROMs are going to crash. Yeah, let's just say that Nintendo does not like you using emulators, and then the DS ROMs of Heartgold and Soul Silver have a big reputation for crashing and whatnot. You also have a Dratini. I'm not liking that very much. I'm hoping though that by me switching out... Also, I forgot to put it on set. I will do that right when we're done with this battle. Because I did it in my last recording, but as you guys know, this is a new file. Still though, I need to be careful because I can't get Sabrina past level 9. Trying to maintain the Gym Leader's low ace, or level 3, thank goodness for that. 45, good. Yeah, I forgot to switch out, but I think that's okay. and we're playing this game of where I'm low on power points already, and this might turn into a struggle. Yeehaw. And I missed. Fantastic start, game. Fantastic start. We're off to a great one. Hopefully you don't have any water type attacks, or else I'm kind of screwed. And we already found our first instance of where I have the struggle. We are off to a fantastic start, guys. Phenomenal start. Oh god. And I ran into you. That's just fantastic. I literally hate this. God, this is fucking dog shit. Okay, so unfortunately, I didn't really feel like doing the entire run over again where I have to go through all the tutorial crap and stuff like that. So basically what we're going to do is, because of what happened with struggle, me accidentally running into that trainer again after I freaking missed, we're off to a bloody start. I'm like, you love to see it. You love everything possibly about it. What I'm gonna do now is, because I save stated inside of Cherry Grove City, we're just gonna say that I really don't know what to do here with my Route 29 encounter, because I just didn't really feel like doing like the entire process again, because I was just gonna be using like the same exact ROM. But because I had to restart technically, we're just going to. That kind of puts me in like a weird position. I'm just gonna say screw the Route 29 encounter, and what I'm gonna do is we're just going to go. We're gonna go to Route 46, Route 30, and 31, and just do that all over again. So I basically get new encounters. I lost a run, so whiteout guy. You do your thing. I have 8 of you. I'm gonna buy 2 more, and we'll call it at that. I'm gonna go buy the Pokeball. This is the exact same ROM as I had before, so hopefully this time we get we get better encounters. I technically didn't get my Route 29 encounter, but I technically, because this is on the same exact file that I lost on just now. So and I save stated. I didn't want to re-record the entire thing again, and then have to waste another like half an hour. So what we're gonna do is just ditch the Route 29 encounter. We're gonna go up here to Route 46. Hopefully this encounter's a little bit better. My luck has just been completely screwed. Being completely screwed. Hopefully this encounter is good though. That's much better than what I had originally. You can basically be evolved into anything. And I have no problem wasting all my balls on you. I'm gonna go for one Psy Wave, and then that's it. Okay, that is literally all the damage I'm going to do. I'm throwing all these Pokeballs until I get you. I really, really hope that you get inside the ball, dude, because you're also a female Eevee, which means your gender ratio is only 12.5%, I believe. I would love if you just got in the ball and just cooperated. Please cooperate. I'm begging you. I don't... Can you please be good? Please hop in the ball. You little... Get in the damn ball, Eevee. You'll have a nice new home over here with Miss Drevis. I am going to have to ditch this encounter, though, if it doesn't get in the ball this time. Thank God. What I want to evolve this Eevee into, I haven't quite decided yet. Probably Espeon, because Espeon's going to be the most powerful one. I really, you know what, because I like Espeon, and you know what, yeah, let's actually just turn this thing into Espeon. I'm just going to call, nickname this Eevee Gem. It's also cool because Eevee's actually female. I mean, like, it's kind of rare that you ever capture female Eevees because of their gender ratios. You're mild natured here. You're actually perfect for an Espeon. Not like perfect, but I mean for a randomizer, like having any kind of like special attack in nature is actually going to help out a lot. So I'm very, very satisfied with capturing this Eevee. And in the randomizer, I made it so you can actually get evolutions faster and easier, which means that this Eevee shouldn't take that long to evolve. At least I don't think it will. But now, since I actually have a second Pokemon that I plan on using, garnering up the experience won't be all that bad for it. And I'm gonna go ahead and save state one more time. Because like I said before, you never know when this shit's gonna crash. I like to make it to Violet City today. A Cloyster is actually also very, very good. In a way, I'm actually kind of glad that we lost, because now I actually have decent encounters. And I also have to be very, very mindful of how much power points Psywave has, because this is literally the only the only attacking move that I have. Can you not kill? Thank you very much. Actually, what? You're a stone evolution? So I know that you don't exactly have the greatest level up pool. I might be wrong about that, though. I don't want to waste too many Pokeballs on you. I'm trying to play, like, semi-strategic here. You have Aurora Beam. I mean, that's pretty good Ice Stab. 65 base power, can't exactly complain about that. Plus, because water is such a big type, maybe I can find a good water type TM. Or, you know, if you're even here until I get Surf, heck, that's even better. I'm only going to throw maybe 2 more Pokeballs at you. If you don't get in on the third Pokeball, unfortunately, we're going to have to ditch you. Or, you know what? Actually, it doesn't even matter because I actually captured you. What I was going to do, if I did miss it, I could save my Dark Cave encounter. Because I have the ability to go in there whenever I choose. As far as Cloyster's moveset name goes, I mean, what can you not name a Cloyster? And I know all you guys with your dirty minds out there are thinking something naughty, but I'm just gonna call this thing, I'm gonna call her... I don't know, I'll let you guys decide on Cloyster's nickname. Granted, I'm not going to be the thing is that I'm going to be recording these like in bulk. So maybe what I'll do is I'll put it out on a community tab for you guys. So yeah, be on the lookout for the community tab. If you guys want to get involved in nicknaming some of these Pokemon, stay on the lookout for the community tab. I'm actually going to be posting a community tab. I'm recording this on the day, one day before the Worst Team for Red and Blue finale comes out. So I will post this today on the 23rd, and yeah, we'll see what we got for nicknames and stuff. Nothing too inappropriate, please. I'm not trying to lose my monetization. I haven't even hit monetization yet, and you know, I hope I highly doubt anything would come of it if the nickname were a little bit silly. But I mean, just try and keep it PG-13. Try not to go a little bit too deep into it. That was all. Yeah, that we're already off to a great start in terms of where the nicknames can go. Yeah. And this is also the same file where the Master Ball was, so I'll let you guys see that we got the Master Ball again. I'm pretty sure that you know Aurora Beam. You do. Good. Okay. That's 65 base power. That's going to be very, very good. Cloyster is going to be our main attacking mon for like a good portion of this segment right here. I also need the switch train between Eevee. Did I change you this set? I think I did. Good, level 4. Level 5, even better. Dragonite. Ooh, yeah, I forgot that you had that. Luckily for us, we got a big, beautiful Cloyster here. And Aurora Beam is literally going to decimate you. Boom. Look at that. Look at that beautiful experience. Gems on level 3, level 4, perfect. I don't know what level Eevee is going to evolve at. But hopefully it'll be relatively soon. And we also have a Master Ball, which means if we run into a legendary inside of like Dark Cave or like Route 30 or whatever, that's going to be really, really, really huge. So I think Eevee will be okay if we switch train it back and forth. I'm probably not going to be using Misdreavus as much. You have an Empoleon. I'm probably just going to go for Psywave on that one. Yeah, I remember in my first attempt at this, we actually ran out of a Psywave. And see that? Base 80. 80 accuracy is highly, highly inaccurate. 80 accuracy, my ass, dude. 80 accuracy, my ass. I missed 2 times in a row. That is absolutely atrocious and ridiculous. Gems on level 5, perfect. Slow, bro. I might actually let Gem take this slow bro on. Maybe if I'm able to get some tail. Ooh, you actually have. You know what? Maybe yeah. I'm gonna say Psywave might actually be the better option here. Yeah, I'm gonna fast forward through this. I absolutely do not like Psywave, as you guys can tell. Look at that. That was like a 5-hit KO. That is absolutely insane. All right, I'm gonna go heal up. I'll see you guys back here in a couple seconds. Okay, I am back. I went to go heal up. I definitely should put Gem at the front of the party because I want Gem to get the most experience out of all of you guys here. I need to also be careful on how many trainers I battle. I might start dodging trainers when, you know, I don't know. I'm actually going to start dodging trainers now because I don't know what Pokemon we're going to be able to run into on this route, Dark Cave, the one below Violet City, and inside Sprout Tower. Croagunk, that's not bad. I'll take it. I can get, if I can get a Toxic Croak, that'd be really, really solid as a fighting type. Do you have any fighting type attacks? Because if you do, I might be... I don't think you do. Aurora Beam would definitely kill. Maybe I can throw some ball. I'm not going to throw very many balls at you, but I mean, I do need mons for the team. I'll try throwing one. I know your catch rate isn't completely screwed. If I go for Psywave, though, is Psywave going to knock you out? I know that the damage is kind of random with this. Okay. Throw the ball at you. You should get in now. You should be able to get in now. Your catch rate is not like the most insane. Okay, good. Got Krogunk. I'm going to name you. I kind of want to name you Brock's Dream because you're female. And Brock's Krogunk would always knock him out in the anime, which is honestly absolutely hilarious. I'm actually going to name you Buzzkill because you're always a Buzzkill for Brock. Gender really doesn't matter. I'm not sure if Brock's Krogunk was actually male or female, but I mean, it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. But regardless, I have approximately... Oh, an Elixir, that's actually not bad. I have my Dark Cave encounter, and I have my encounter below Violet City. And I also have my encounter inside of Sprout Tower. So, I mean, we have 4 mons for now. I'm so glad that I didn't run into you, which, by the way, Probopass. It's funny because in any randomizer of Heartgold and Soul Silver, it'll automatically randomize Lyra's Meryl. Guess what Pokemon that it got randomized into? A Probopass. Yeah, Probopass is one of my least favorite Pokemon. I think its design is utterly stupid. I think the concept of its design is clever, but I still think that the design is really, really stupid. I've never ever been a fan of Probopass's design, and I don't think I ever will, to be honest. So before I go in the Sprout Tower, we've been recording now for about 34 minutes, 35 minutes. This is just off the top of my head, by the way. We might actually be closer to 40 because of all the cuts I had to make. I'm not sure, but what I will do is I will get the last encounters for this episode. I will also check the trade encounter that we have access to inside Violet City. You guys know the one where you trade, I think, the Bellsprout for the Onyx? Yeah. Fortunately, low on Pokeballs. But I'm actually going to sell the Elixir. I know the N Elixir would have come in a lot of handy, but I mean, I would, for a Nuzlocke playthrough, I really, really do think that Pokeballs are more valuable than one PP healing device. So I'm going to go ahead and sell that. Or I did sell it in this case. So I can get an encounter here on Route 32. Or no, hold on a minute. Am I wrong about that? Did I already get my encounter on Route 32? Hold on a second here. The last route that I was on might actually connect to this one. Let's see. Route 32, Route 31. Nope, actually we are good. So this is actually a fresh encounter. You know, I've actually never read the description of that before. It says a path crossed by the Magnet Train Bridge. That's actually really, really cool because the Magnet Train Bridge actually technically does appear here. That's actually a pretty cool little thing that Heartgold and Soul Silver did. That Gold and Silver actually didn't do. An Aron, yeah. That's not bad. I will actually take an Aron. Having a Steel type this early on might actually come in clutch. Aurora Beam would kill you. I have no idea why I went out to Cloyster. I'm also just not very, very good at nicknames, so you guys are going to be in charge of giving the majority of the nicknames for this playthrough. I also, at the same time, like, I don't want to, like, spoil you guys on, like, what we get, because I want to record these in bulk, because my holiday season's going to be very, very, it's going to be very, very busy. But at the same time, though, I also want to make sure that you guys are, like, involved in the series, because, I mean, I like, you know, to get you guys involved. I like you guys, you know, to be able to, like, nickname mons and stuff like that. I think it's honestly what makes one of these runs very, very special. And, you know, I like to keep the audience, you know, interacting as much as I possibly can, so. I definitely, you know, I definitely want to try and get you guys in on some of these nicknames. Because it's unfair to you. You know what I mean? It's unfair to you guys. As for an Aron, I already know what I'm going to nickname you because I'm a pretty big Zelda fan. It's like those iron things inside of Twilight Princess. There are a lot of them inside the Lake Bed Temple. Yeah, these things are called Iron Masks, Helmasaurs, and Hip Loops. I'm gonna call you Helmasaur. That's actually a pretty sick name for an Aron, especially if we can get an Aggron too. I'm actually interested in using an Aron. I rarely ever use Arons in playthroughs either, so Helmasaur the Aron. This is going to be a fun one. You actually don't even evolve like for quite a long time either. Maybe with the maybe with the make evolution easier thing, maybe you'll evolve earlier. I don't know. You evolve at level 32. Hopefully you survive until then. I do want to use you on the team though, buddy. I actually like Aron. It's kind of you're an adamant nature too, man. You really do want to be used. Wow. You're definitely more of a physical attacker over a special one. So that's actually not too bad. Now I want to go see what the trade encounter is here. Maybe it's something easy. Let's see, I think it's you that gives the trade mon, right? You Mamoswine for a Fion. That's honestly, that's an interesting one. Mamoswine for Fione. That is very, very interesting. A base 80 mon across the board versus an incredibly good physical attacker, ground ice type like Mamoswine. That's honestly a tough one. I honestly cannot decide because, I mean, competitively, come on, we already know the case. But for a Randomizer Nuzlocke, that honestly could be debated. I'm gonna get my Sprout Tower encounter first, and we'll decide what we're gonna get. We're gonna go into the Dark Cave after. Oh, you're a Xatu. Oh man, you the same exact encounter we ran into earlier on the previous attempt. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tackle you. I'm gonna throw a couple balls at you. I'm literally only going to throw 2. You don't get in the ball. Sorry, I'm ditching you. I am going to be careful though because I'm not trying to die. So about to Cloister here. I'm definitely not trying to make my Eevee faint from this bad encounter. So look, Xatu is not a bad Pokemon. It has decent stats. It has its role in competitive that it can play. It's just with its crappy move pool in Generation 4, it just makes it very, very unappealing. You need TMs in order for you to make it good. And to be quite frank, I think I'm gonna throw one more at it. If it doesn't get into the ball, I'm gonna ditch it like how I did last time. Yep, we're gone. I'm not wasting my balls on you. I am definitely not gonna waste my balls on you. With that said, we only have one more encounter left inside of the Dark Cave. I don't know, usually my luck inside of these randomizers, I usually have very, very good luck in the Dark Cave. But knowing my luck in this playthrough so far, it's been very mixed. I mean, we got an Eevee, I got a Cloister, the first run was really, really bad. Now it's starting to get a little bit better. Maybe my luck will be good when we go inside here, I don't know. First and foremost though, do I have any mons that I can... Only one I can really inflict status upon with is Cloister of Supersonic, so that might honestly be the key here. Also, I love the dark type, the Dark Cave theme. And we froze. I love it when this shit happens, dude. Oh, you know what? No, you died. Okay, so my controller actually died. For a second there, I'm going like, did the ROM crash? Like, oh shit. Like, you know, like I'm not trying to sit here and, oh, which means my Xbox controller needs another battery. Nintendo be like, emulation? Oh, yeah, dude. Because making randomizers on a physical copy is a pain in the butt. Alright, our Dark Cave encounter. Let's see what you got. I'm closing my eyes for this one. You can be traded for a Fion. I am not against you. Oh yeah, my controller completely died. I need to make sure that I capture you fast. Ooh, I'm completely out of batteries. Okay. I have to use my mouse here because my Xbox controller ran out of batteries. I did not think that it would. Yeah, this, the start to this playthrough has definitely been very interesting. You are gonna be stubborn. Huh. I want to weaken you. You know what? I'll go out to Helmasaur and I'll go for like a tackle or something. Maybe that can fix things. I'm not a ghost type, buddy. That's not going to work. Go for a tackle. I think I can go for one more, but if you crit, you know what? I'm going to risk it. Okay, good. We're all good, and I think I can capture it in this one ball. I think we're good. Your catch rate isn't absolutely insane, so this should work. Okay, good. I was right. And if you guys know me in my videos, what kind of playthrough would this be without Manny the Mamoswine? That's pretty fire. Especially if I'm able to like capture it and whatnot, dude. I'm kind of hyped. Anyways, so you guys, my Xbox controller's dead. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off here. I will see you guys on Monday for episode 2, where we go take on Falconer, and we go get through the Sprout Tower. So I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching episode 1.